Good evening to those near and far. Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade, the Great Win. I have the same document open twice. All right. Our game is set in 1980s London. This is chapter 24. The date is Thursday, January 8th, 1981. Let's meet our vampires this evening.
Hi, I'm Sage Gordon-Davis, and I'll be playing Kaz Allison.
I am Jace Maxwell, and I'll be playing Alistair Mosley.
I'm Charlie Wise, and I'll be playing Bella Rubin.
So last we left off, as I recall, you guys investigated the hospital looking for corpses. Looking for a particular corpse, did not find a particular corpse, but you found another one by the name of Howard.
And Howard has been in torpor for 5 years.
And Howard has been in torpor for 5 years.
But only very recently moved from his house to the morgue.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. We got Howard.
You got Howard.
We still don't know where the blood comes from, but we got Howard. And we also know that his fool, Tracy, has gone missing.
Now, Ren was going to pick up one of Candyman's regular bloods for me.
Right.
Is it possible to get that from her, even though she is not in-game right now?
Yes. She gives it to you.
Okay. Bella, would you be able to just see if you can get a hit off of this to see if no, this is just the regular blood. To see if it is, if they're getting it from humans in a detrimental to humanity way, or if they're just, getting it off of people as they're drawing blood and just setting it off to the side.
Okay. I'm going to take a bit of... I'm going to, taste the blood. Give my aspect.
All right. What was that? Perception, empathy?
Yeah.
I'm going to say difficulty 6. It's mortal blood.
At least I don't have the chance of getting that high.
Holy shit! That was a roll and a half.
Last time I tried it.
Dice rolly. 5 successes. Definitely, they are pulling blood from people that are in a coma. They are pulling blood from people that for testing, and they're setting some aside. They're basically
Harvesting.
harvesting. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I tell them that.
Okay. Well, that is a good sign. That means they're not leaving a trail of bodies. They're just, as far as our people are concerned, they are above board.
Hmm.
So, um, does what's his face?
Howard.
Howard. Does he still look like hungry?
He looks like he could eat.
Because I would. Any objections to giving him the rest of that bag?
Nope.
So
Go
yeah.
right ahead.
Okay. And he consumes the bag.
Awesome. Oh yeah, we did. Kaz was at the hospital.
Mhm.
I was just outside
Just outside.
trying to get hold of Daniel,
Daniel.
but conveniently forgetting that I do not have a phone, only a pager, and they're not as sophisticated as you would like.
Nope.
Can't you like send a message through it?
You can, but like
It's very limited.
it's very limited.
So I probably need to like find a payphone and like actually call him.
Yeah, probably. Which is easy enough to do. They still have like phone boxes.
Okay, so it's great that we rescued Howard,
Mm-hmm.
but what we came here for is still a mystery.
It is indeed.
Howard looks at you guys like, what were you looking for?
Not you.
Well, we had like there have been some suspicions about where the Candyman gets some of his darker blood, his more expensive,
His
his
special
more
blend.
special blood. Yeah.
Oh. A special blend, huh?
Uh-huh.
There is suspicion that he might be holding one of our kind captive. But it is not you, because I don't think they even knew that you
You
were
were there.
one of us. You hadn't even been processed yet.
No.
Nope.
That could have been terrible.
So here is the question. Do you want to go to Camarilla, Anarchs? What's your... We want to make sure that you're taken care of.
Oh, I don't know. I guess
Who were you with before?
I wasn't with anybody.
Mhm.
And then
Independent, yeah. So, and even so, like, country gangrel aren't inclined to hang out with each other.
Aha.
Well, I mean, we could...
I can take care of myself. It's fine.
From what it sounds like is you don't have a place to crash.
I mean, there was a fire, your place burned down, and we don't know where your goal is. We could like investigate that, but maybe you should like get a place to crash.
Yeah. So there used to be a real estate agent for Kindred. I don't know if that's still a thing.
What's his name?
I don't even remember their name.
Do you know where they were located?
Here in London.
I meant like
Still,
so we could get you there.
Oh.
could I roll to see who this real estate agent is? Do I know any real estate agents like that in London?
Streetwise intelligence.
Oh, I have 2005. Difficulty?
Difficulty 7.
1 success.
1 success. That is enough to know that no, you don't recall any real estate agent for Kindred.
Allie, do you know of any? You're like older. You're an old man. You probably know more about here.
That was not my life. But that is not something to get into in mixed company. Let's just say I was taken care of for most of that time.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I didn't have need of anyone to find housing for me.
But well, okay, we can like go find this real estate agent. And maybe I'm just really dumb and don't know this shit. But let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, let's yeah, if he knows the location, we can get him there.
The city has changed quite a bit in the last 5 years,
Yeah.
but eventually he does get you to.
This is like Thatcher's administration at the time, or like.
Do we want to swing past his home?
I don't know. Do you?
Just to verify the vision.
Um,
Could I like pinpoint where the home is based on?
Well, he would know.
Oh, of course.
We'll just have him
direct you.
direct us.
Yeah.
So, is it in the state we expect it to be in when we get there?
Yeah. It's been burned down.
Okay.
It is reduced to ash.
All right. So
Right.
let's.
Can I search for any objects?
Do you wanna?
Objects?
Maybe he wants to. If there's anything, mementos or anything.
He doesn't seem to be like going through the things like.
I just like want to search for something that I can like touch so that I can use off specs in it. Maybe like. I just want to figure out where the fires, how the fire started.
Right. Empathy and perception.
Yeah. Difficulty what?
You're gonna have to go before the fire, so difficulty 8.
Okay. 2 successes.
Nice. So, it was an electrical fire.
Okay.
It was a period house. It was a like 1920s period house, and the wiring hadn't been taken care of at any point. So,
Hey, at least it wasn't an intentional fire. That's what I was concerned with mostly. Yeah.
It wasn't intentional.
Well, even more surprising is that your body didn't burn up in that.
Wow. Kindred bodies tend to be very flammable.
They do. So I was in the basement. So I don't know if.
Yeah, maybe the basement was very hard and was able to protect you from the fire.
I guess so. And I assume the EMS came in and found out that there was a corpse and took it.
Yeah. But I still wonder where is Tracy in all of this? I hope he got away.
Tracy, I don't know. I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
He was my ghoul, so I don't know if he found a new master
Or something else.
or
Let us find that real estate agent.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll check on this later. Let's just find you that agent first, so you're at least safe and home.
Okay,
You can be safe.
thank you. And so, with a little bit of, if Kaz is going to talk to Daniel, now is a good time.
Yes, that seems like a good plan.
All right. So he picks up the phone after you dial him.
Hey,
What's up?
babe.
Hey.
So more crazy random adventures happening here.
Oh. Mm.
As they should be.
As you know how it goes. Do you happen to know of someone who was operating 5-ish years ago as a real estate agent for Kindred?
Oh yeah. She's mostly under the radar these days. But if you really got to get a hold of her, I don't know if she does it anymore, but if you really got to get a hold of her, she's in the historical monument office.
Okay, historical monuments office. Okay. Thanks.
She's mostly been in hiding.
Okay. We have a acquaintance of hers with us, and trying to get them reunited.
Okay.
One more thing, and feel free to say no because this is a really big ask.
Sure.
So we are investigating the Candyman's supply.
Okay.
Because of, the weird spiked blood.
Right. Yeah.
And we are trying to figure out if he is holding a kindred somewhere to draw from.
He's got to be.
He has to be. So we did a little recon at the morgue. It was not successful in that regard, although we did find another kindred that we were not expecting to find.
That's fortunate.
Yeah.
But it doesn't surprise me that he's not keeping it at the hospital,
Right.
especially if it's a kindred body.
Yeah. So we're trying to figure out where.
I wish I knew.
And I was going to ask if you had or could get your hands on a patient list for the
Oh.
hospital.
Is there a
because,
name that we can look for?
Not off the top of my head, but we were hoping that maybe if we got some records, we could, like, needle in a haystack it.
I mean, I can get you the list, but
The shit.
that would be needle in a haystack. Like, what you intend on, like, picking up the phone and, like, calling that number and then, nope, that's not the one. Picking up the phone, calling the next number.
Well, I was actually going to, like, take the list to my mentor
Oh,
and ask her if she recognized any of the names on the list.
oh.
That
See if any of the patients were kindred.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because yeah, I mean it's kind of a dumb idea, but it's an idea.
Yeah. Makes sense. Come at it from the other direction. Okay. I will. You hear typing in the background. Can you come and get them? I can't send them to you.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Okay.
It's not like phone booths have fax machines.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Okay. I miss you.
I miss you too.
But I'll see you soon.
Yeah. And he hangs up.
Oh, we didn't get to do no you hang up.
Oh, no, you hang up.
There.
So
We're gonna
we
be
need
here
to.
for hours.
Should we send Ren with
Kaz?
No, with what's his face? With Howard
Oh.
to meet the real estate agent so that the rest of us can.
Yeah, sure.
So that way we're not toting around a character who doesn't have a player.
Yeah, the random NPC. Yeah, sure. So Ren is more than happy to oblige. You know, she's like, oh, please tell me where it is, and I'll
meeting new people. So exciting.
Yeah, we're just like, Ren, honey, we have special need of your, or we have need of your special talents to schmooze your way into stuff.
Yay! Okay, so she basically hails a cab, and she ushers Howard into. And now Howard is still in the jacket from the.
And my leggings.
And your leggings.
It's a look.
It's a look.
Look, the cabbie is picking up people at 2:00 in the morning. I'm sure he's seen worse.
All right. And Ren and Howard go off into the night.
Wow. It's just the three of us. It hasn't been just the three of us in, it seems like ages.
It does seem like ages. I think it was last week.
Well, technically, yes.
Waka waka.
Time is an illusion. Vampire time doubly so.
Doubly so. All right. So are you accompanying Kaz to the underground?
Yep.
Okay.
And we beetle off to see my boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. And he is like already outside. Like he's got like a stack of papers with him in probably an envelope, manila envelope, and he's like tapping his foot and pacing and then sees Kaz and lights up.
Hey, babe.
Hey, I got what you asked for. I didn't recognize any kindred on it. There are people on it for sure, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't recognize any kindred.
Well, I appreciate the work that you did.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Do you need anything else?
Just the pleasure of your company.
Oh, I am more than happy to do so. Now that I have nothing else better to do with my. Yeah. So,
Okay.
So you have acquired a party member.
Woohoo!
Just looking at the list, and it's like, I don't see how this can actually help us, because if they've got a kindred that they're
Probably
tapping,
not going to list him.
And they're probably not going to list him. But it's an idea.
It's an idea.
Like, maybe we find something else hinky.
I think we find something else hinky everywhere we look.
I mean...
That is the nature of our lives.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean...
So...
Indeed.
What is the time currently?
Like, we're looking at, like, 2:30.
Okay, so... Elysium should still be populated.
Yep.
So I would very much like to go to Elysium and see if Ariadne has any feedback on this list.
Okay.
To the Weaver.
To the Weaver. And the place is hopping. They have a live band playing. You don't recognize these guys. A kindred band.
Cool.
So that's kind of cool. And the 3 flavors are up and going. The Queen Anne and her sheriff and her hounds are all up at the throne watching the whole room.
Okay, well, I will just stand to one side and try and catch Ariadne's eye, because I don't particularly want to approach the throne.
Ariadne immediately notices you trying to get her attention. And
Waving her hands like. No,
Look at me! Look at me!
Kaz is more subtle.
I'm not Ren.
yeah, I know, right? So Ariadne like kind of comes to you and do you need anything?
Yeah, so I don't know how much you know about what my coterie has been tasked with.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so the Candyman apparently has some kindred blood for sale.
Oh,
And we are attempting to find his source because we think there may be a kindred in distress. So
it could be. What if the Sabbat are like trying to? I haven't looked into the blood myself, so I I've only drink it. So why don't we? Well, yeah, come over here. And she
Okay.
kind of takes you over to a corner, and she
All of
takes.
us are just Kaz.
I think just Kaz. Meanwhile, Bella's gonna pull Allie to a side, to a very private side.
Okay.
And she looks at the list of names and says, "These are all mortals."
Okay, that's what I figured, but
Um.
we have to try and run it down.
So the Candyman might be. I thought he was getting like Fey blood and Koijin blood and all kinds of different
I mean,
kinds of blood.
he may still be getting those as well.
Oh, so
But
he's gotta have. So that means he's gotta have like a hiding place.
exactly. So yeah, like we're not particularly concerned with the Fae or the Quajin or whatever, but if there is a kindred in distress, we need to try and get that under control. So yeah, we've been trying to find his storage facility.
Storage facility. Indeed.
We also, while we were doing our recce of the morgue, managed to find a kindred who has been apparently in torpor for the last 5 years.
Oh.
Whose house recently burnt down. His ghoul is missing, potentially dead. Who knows?
Who knows?
And yeah, he had just been brought into the morgue because he hadn't been processed or anything.
Oh. Poor guy.
Yeah, so he's super disoriented.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure we can get him set up.
Well, we've left him in the hands of the delightful Red Monroe.
Oh.
And they have gone to see the realtor.
Oh. I don't think she does that anymore.
Yeah, I don't know, but he apparently knows her from before, so he was keen to see her, so that's where they've gone.
Well, if there's still time after they come up with a dead end, if they come up with a dead end, then they can come to me and I can set them up.
I really appreciate that. Thank you, Ariadne. I don't really know what our next step is going to be then.
So I have the suspicion that it's a Sabbat blood bond ploy.
Ooh. That could very well be
So
That
it
is
may not
terrifying.
be. It may not be like a kindred in distress, but um, a ploy from the
That
get-go.
that would not surprise me, and that is kind of terrifying. Um,
I know I'm a beam of shining light, aren't I? Like,
I mean, um, one of the reasons that I love you so much is because you tell it how it is. So,
all right. So,
okay. Thank you for the information. Um,
there has been Sabbat activity on the docks.
Now that is interesting.
So that's something to consider.
That is
Um,
definitely something
it's
to
gonna
consider.
it's gonna be dangerous if you
Mhm,
decide to go there.
mhm.
Um, that is, yeah, that that's dangerous territory.
We will be extremely cautious, and I don't think that we will. I don't think that's going to be our first port of call.
Okay.
Um, I think we're going to. Well, I'm going to recommend uh, that we do a significant amount of recon and investigation and research before we try and take them on.
God only knows what you're taking on.
Exactly. But thank you for the information. It has been most enlightening.
Yeah, anytime. Uh, I hope I'm not sending you into a lion's den.
I hope so too. Uh, yeah. By the way, I'm no longer based out of the Mermaid.
Oh,
Um, just so you know, because there's like a massive hunter nest like right there. So
okay.
Daniel has set me up in an apartment, and I give her the details just in case
Okay.
she needs me.
That's actually not far from where I'm staying.
Okay, that's good to know.
Hmm.
Um, I'm going to go back to my coterie and see if we can come up with some sort of action plan.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
So,
you.
so while Kaz was having that conversation back, or yeah, I pulled like Allie to the side and I just go, "Hey, so," and I look around and see like that no one is listening to us, like, and I like pose her like, so, 10, 9th gen, that's what you are.
Yeah, let's not spread that around.
Not, I'm not asking that to be spread around, but like, first of all, like, I don't really understand generations that much. I don't think it really matters, but like, what? So why are you under?
What? You cut out.
You're cutting out a little bit.
So, like, why are you keeping it under wraps?
They know Carlo's generation. Carlo was ninth.
Okay,
So I'm the same generation as Mike Sire.
how aren't you like supposed to be like a generation after your sire, like not 9th, 10th, 11th?
It occurs to you you've never looked at him with aspects.
Ha! Yes. Huh. How? Wait a minute. I would like to use detect auras on him.
It would not work. Well,
Why
that would
not?
not work.
Why not?
Well, no, you could see a bunch of stuff, but actually, I will send. Where are you?
Where
Damn.
am I? Where am I?
No.
Put up something.
Oh, okay. You look, and it's pale, kind of muted. There's no sign of diablerie.
Could you repeat that again? I was setting up the mic and I didn't hear that.
No problem. There's. Excuse me.
But can that pick up clan?
No.
No.
It can pick up plan, but if you are a Diablerist, it will tell me.
Unless you have like a merit.
Do you have a merit?
So you don't see anything wrong with his aura.
No black veins,
No black veins, no black crackling effect, no.
Oh, thank God. How's his aura right now? Like color?
Suspicious?
Okay. So you didn't do what I think you would have done. That is good, but
No,
why?
I did.
You did. Okay.
It's not what you think.
It
was
listen.
prearranged.
I mean, they tell me that the thing that you are talking about that is bad.
It is very illegal. That's why you need to not tell anybody.
Yeah. Okay. That's like cannibalism, isn't it? Well, what? But why? Didn't you say you cared for your side? You told me you've told us so many times that you did care for your side. I just don't.
I
see
did care
how-
for him. I cared for him very much. But our mission was much more important than our feelings.
But what was your mission?
That's classified.
That's classified.
Oh, God damn it, Ellie!
It's.
Damn it, old man.
I mean, you obviously have seen what my mission basically is, and that's to keep tabs on this place.
Okay.
To watch the Camarilla. To keep track of them. That is my job.
Who are you?
Batman. And I turn into a bat.
Another. Damn it.
No.
Hilarious. All right. So you are at Elysium. You see Teddy and Camilla there. And pretty much anybody that you would want to see. Oh,
So
Craig
I'm going
Hobson.
to wander back over to Ali and Bella and relay the information that Ariadne has given.
Hey, it could be a Sabat thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lovely, Sabat.
Oh, so great. I mean, I caved one of their faces already. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I took down 2 of them.
Yep.
That was a good night.
That
Yeah.
was a good night.
So-
So we know that they have been active around the docks. It is super, super, super dangerous per Ariadne. So I think we don't want to go there.
okay.
Well, not in a tracking them sort of way, because we've already been there
Yes.
in other business. It
Yes.
looks so if they're operating over there, that means that they're not really paying attention to those who are not giving them trouble.
Yes. So we don't want to give them trouble.
Right.
At least not until we know what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
So we're basically going under cover, sort of.
No.
No.
We're not going undercover. We are not going anywhere near that.
Okay, get it, got it.
We are not touching that with a 10-foot barge pole. So I don't know if either of you have any bright ideas, but my brain is tapped.
Well,
If you guys want, you can roll perception. No, intelligence.
I fail.
Intelligence and streetwise.
Difficulty?
Let's say 7.
Can I also try?
I got 3 successes.
Nice.
I guess being a straight walker helped.
One success.
1 success. Okay. So it occurs to Bella that she's probably performed for Sabat before.
Probably before I was embraced.
Probably. So there's that.
And Alistair may have as well.
And Alistair has probably had a client or two. So Alistair, it occurs to Alistair that he could look at the billing and look for any kindred names.
That would take some heading back to the bordello.
Mm-hmm.
So you want me to take you there? Well, I have the van.
We might as well. I mean, we got a little time left, and there it is. Cool. So when we get there, is Madama Di Marcina still up and about?
Nah, it's like almost 4 a.m, so she's like wrapping up the till and cleaning up the bar, and she's up. She is, but she's cleaning up for the night.
Would she mind if I openly looked at it, or do I have to sneak it?
You know that you have, for clients that you have fulfilled, you can look at the billing.
Okay.
So, because everything is done by escort,
Mm-hmm.
so you can look at your specific line. I would say, let's see, memory. So the question is like, did you drink from this person? Did you?
I think you sip.
A little sippy.
Sippy.
Well, I would have known that they were kindred if I had sippy-sippied.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you also don't ask questions.
No. Absolutely not.
So, there are a couple of kindred that you recognize, Teddy being one of them. And
Ren's Teddy?
Ren's Teddy.
So I knew him already.
Yeah. And
What? Wait. So with Teddy? Teddy. Oh.
Teddy's in the books.
Don't ask. I don't ask.
I don't
Okay.
know.
I don't
Okay.
judge.
Neither do I.
All right.
Pretty much most of my clients are with females during the day, and just come to me to satiate certain needs.
I said I don't judge. I don't ask.
Although, how would I know if any, just looking at names, if any were Sabat?
You don't know that they were Sabat. You just
Okay.
know that they were
You
kindred.
assume. That
Because these are also a couple of names are on the Teddy's list.
Oh,
in the they're still alive way, or in the they are super dead.
In the they're still alive way.
Okay.
The billing says tonight, right? So
Teddy was here tonight?
not Teddy, but different client.
Oh. Different client in Teddy's list.
Different client on Teddy's list.
How close is the Madama?
6 feet.
Oh, so yeah, let's not go inspecting other people's other worker stuff while she's here.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
But I think once because Madonna was probably going to bed pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll head down to down to the basement outside of my closet, because my closet is just too small for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe hang out, try and listen for her to go to bed so we can check the files from the other employees.
You know she hides them when the night is over, and she pulls them out during the when the night begins. So, hi, Allie. Hello, hello, hello.
Well, I've never had cause to snoop before, because whatever.
Right.
Shall we head down to my room?
Sure. Go.
All right.
I'm basically like really comfortable because I've been there before. Let's go to your closet.
Oh, we'll be right outside the closet because it's just not enough room. It was barely enough room for the two of us.
Yeah.
But once we're down there, I'm just like, okay, I should probably, obfuscate and head up there just to see where she hides stuff.
Okay.
Cool.
So
you're going to obfuscate and head
I'm
back
going to
upstairs.
poof and sneaky sneak.
Okay. You poof and go sneaky sneak, and you see where she hides them under the counter, like in a lockbox. But the key is basically under the lockbox itself.
So the code is 1234. Got it.
The password is swordfish.
Password is swordfish.
All right. Then I will sneaky sneak back downstairs.
Okay. You sneaky sneak back downstairs.
All right.
And as Alistair is out, like I would like to ask Kaz for like Daniel's number. Yeah.
Is it Daniel right here?
Oh, he's here.
I'm sorry. Did you?
Oh yeah. I was just asking, like, because I wanted to look into like Howard, like the fire in Howard's place. I just wanted to see if I could get your number in case I don't find anything, and I can call you.
It's got to be on the news.
Yeah, I know, but here's the stingy, reporter type shit and corrupt networks and whatnot.
Right. Okay. Yeah, my number. Here are my digits.
Yeah, thanks.
And here's my
be
beeper.
sure.
You're probably more inclined to contact me, or you're more likely to contact me if you use my beeper.
Yeah, thanks, bro. And Allie comes back.
Yay!
So, okay. And I'm like, okay, we don't have very long to look through the files, but
Well, let's look through it.
so I saw where she stashed them and put the key, but do I know how far from the office that the Madonna's room is? Is it like upstairs?
It's upstairs.
Okay. So
She basically lives in the penthouse.
okay. We just wait to hear her go upstairs.
Okay. Yeah. Dawn is approaching very quickly. So,
All right. Does anybody have a camera?
No.
And I look over at Daniel. Did you have a camera?
let me.
Disposable. We could get a disposable one at like a drugstore.
I suspect he might have one. It must be between 2 and 10. Okay. I just need to roll a d10. It's right in the middle. I'm going to say yes. He has a throwaway sort of like you submit the whole camera sort of situation.
All right, because we need we're not going to retain all this information, and we just need some quick snaps.
Oh. Okay.
I'm trying to think, how much are those disposable cameras?
The cameras themselves aren't a whole lot, but the development is like another 20 pounds.
Yeah, I'll give him what he needs to cover, the development plus the replacement.
Okay. Yeah, he just hands over the camera. He's like, well, this was practically new anyway.
Cool. So I'm just going through the files and snap.
Okay. Snap.
And if everyone is free to look and see if they see anything on the ones that are out. Because I just want to make sure that we don't get caught by dawn.
So it is 5:15, 5:30, and the sun is starting to break the horizon.
We should get back now.
There's, if you don't mind being close, we can pile into my refuge, but we will be touching.
I don't care, honestly.
All right.
Yeah, I would just like to not burn up, please.
Yeah.
All right.
Into the closet.
Into the closet.
Which is basically a walk-in wardrobe.
I've spent my whole life trying to get out of here.
Okay. Then
4 vamps, 1 coffin.
4 vamps, 1 coffin.
Oh, goodness.
So, Daniel just sleeps on the floor.
I don't think there is anything but floor.
Yeah.
There's floor and a bench.
There's floor and a bench. Yeah. All right, so it is January 9th. I need to open the thingy.
Well, since we're burning a blood and I'm not going to be able to work tonight, or at least at the beginning of the night, I kind of regret having given up that bag. Oh, wait, and they don't wake up until later.
Yeah, you wake up first.
Yeah, Allie wakes up when the sun leaves.
I mean, you're welcome to try and wake me up.
I am not going to wake up.
Well, in that case, Allie can probably take a client or two before they wake up.
Honestly, yeah. So,
Oh God, he's got to do his evening ritual too. Does Daniel wake up during that?
He's an early riser too. So,
Well, then he sees me bottling my own blood.
Got a deal?
What was that?
Got a deal with someone?
It is. Let's just call it a religious thing.
Oh, okay. Are you Sedite?
No.
Okay. Sorry, I mean, no offense or anything, but they're particularly ritualistic. That's cool.
Yeah, it just means I have to drink a little more every night.
Yeah.
But yeah, this doesn't stay with me.
Hmm.
So yeah, I guess you would say it's a deal, but it's a more of a religious deal.
Yeah. I got you. Okay.
Basically a tithe.
Alistair. I would like to like wake up, probably like way later than way after Allie does this thing.
Okay.
So I'd like to wake up and like try to find a newspaper. Go outside, find a newspaper.
The lobby would probably have a bunch of newspapers because I'm pretty sure the Madama would have them
Yeah.
delivered so clients could just have something to read while they wait.
Yeah.
So I would like to grab a newspaper of like maybe the last couple of days and try to find any information on the fire.
How long ago was it?
Probably a couple of days, like maximum a week, but definitely maybe less.
Yeah, there is totally a story about a house fire.
Okay.
There were no survivors.
No survivors. So that would no. Oh crap. I would like to like take that paper.
Okay.
Bring to the others when they're all awake.
Yeah, I'll come back down after my just 2 clients tonight, just to top off.
Trying to not extend yourself, are you? Overextend.
Yeah. Oh, and one thing that crossed my mind, Daniel, have any more bodies been dumped in the underground since?
No, actually.
They stop. Then
There have not been any cleanup in the underground.
Well, then it's looking like Dennis had been the problem.
It's looking like. So, Dennis is dead?
yeah.
Daniel was there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was outside. He was outside with Kaz, so he didn't really witness it.
That's true.
They saw the
Plausible
start of
deniability.
it. They saw the start.
They saw the start.
Okay.
They didn't see the end.
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't stay in for it. It has now been declared a hunter attack. So hunters killed him, and I put the air quotes.
Oh.
So that's the official story.
Okay. Well, that's an easy scapegoat.
Yeah, especially with all the hunters in town.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Okay. All right.
So, is Kaz awake yet, or?
Yes,
Okay.
Kaz is awake and she has her wits about her.
And she has her wits about
Woo!
her. Okay.
So I'm gonna show them the news.
Everybody burns blood?
Yep.
Already
I
done.
have burnt blood.
Okay.
And I would like to show them the story of the house fire.
Oh, hey, there was a house fire.
Yep. According to this,
So-
no survivors.
Yeah,
So-
but I don't know about Tracy because now
Yeah.
out of character because this is a V5 thing. I don't know if it
It's
applies.
not a
It's a V-
V5.
it's a V20 thing.
No, I mean the ghouls losing.
So you're talking about V5 rules, not knowing if they apply to V20.
I don't know if the V5 rules apply to V20 of the ghouls because the ghoul hadn't been given blood for 5 years from Howard.
I mean, we
In
don't know
V5
that. We don't know that. He could have just been grabbing blood from Howard whatever way he could.
Oh yeah, he could have been
But then,
maintaining his
Phlebotoming.
ghoul.
yeah.
Phlebotoming, yes. Okay, so he could have kept himself ghouled.
And like there are some ghouls that don't really need the blood of the own person.
Well, that is the
Okay.
thing I was going to bring up is that the masterless ghouls.
The masterless ghouls.
Tracy could be part of that.
Tracy could be
Yeah,
part of that.
Yeah, that was what I was like concerned about the fire not being an accident because it could have been those masterless ghouls that we fought in the Bloody Mermaid, but it wasn't by the ghouls. It wasn't, and the fire wasn't on purpose. It was an electrical accident.
Mm-hmm. It was an electrical accident.
Interesting.
That only means that they didn't start the fire. It was always
Exactly.
burning since the world's been turning.
Thinking exactly the same thing.
Son of a.
But they could have been.
Goodness.
They could have been crashing there.
They could
They
have been.
could have been crashing there.
Huh. So,
So all we know is where they're not,
yep,
Mhm.
which doesn't help us.
doesn't
It
help.
really
it,
doesn't.
It reduces the haystack, but there's
So
still
then
a lot
all
of
we have to do-
haystack.
All we have to do is empty out and burn down every building in London, and eventually we'll find them.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, that's only going to take the rest of our unlife.
I mean, a bakery already did that once, like, how long? 200 years ago? Maybe less? So, it's not impossible.
True.
But anyway, we still have nothing on Tracy. See, Ben. Because Tracy could be dead, or Tracy could still be alive and have escaped, and they just couldn't find his body. So,
Yep. So, dead end.
dead end.
We're hitting a lot of dead ends lately.
Oh.
It's annoying.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Okay, so what's our next plan?
What do
Going
we
back-
still have on our plates? Because
So, we have,
I don't want to touch the Sabat thing
Okay.
right now.
Without the Sabat thing, we still have the list of names,
Mm-hmm.
the sire list of ghouls. We could go back to the burned up house to see if there is anything on Tracy, if we can at least find a body, and if we can, maybe figure out where Tracy has gone.
That is an option.
That's an option.
I think they would have cleared out bodies. They would have gone through the wreckage and cleared out bodies, which would mean we need a police report.
That is also fair.
I know a guy.
You know a
You do
guy.
know a- You do know a guy.
We all know a guy.
We all know a guy.
Wait, I'm a guy.
Yeah, you are.
Hi.
Hi, babe.
So,
I was going to say I know an inspector, but
Oh, that's also true. You do know an inspector.
that's cool.
I mean, Daniel's right here. If he's able, if he's got anything, that would be much easier.
What is it you're looking for?
Well, just to find out if any bodies were recovered from the wreckage of this fire.
Oh,
Apart from Howard's body, which
Yeah.
we know.
I, considering I wasn't involved in the processing of said body, I think he was the only one that was processed.
Yeah, I mean, we did look through all of the freezers, and no one matching Tracy's description was there.
Oh,
And they wouldn't.
so there's a chance that Tracy's still out there.
There is a
Yeah.
chance that Tracy's still out there because they wouldn't process two bodies from the same crime scene at different morgues. It doesn't
Right.
work that way.
No.
So he's still alive. Just don't know where. There's a chance he's still alive.
Well, the last place we saw the ghouls, the masterless ghouls, was at the Bloody Mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, if
So, Reki at the Mermaid?
I'll say, yep.
Okay.
Let's
So
go.
let's head to the Mermaid.
I just realized Darla's going to be so pissed that I didn't return with the van.
oops,
Yeah.
oops.
Do you need to go and take care of a domestic situation, Bella?
It's a little late now.
A little too late for that. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it like later.
Yeah.
When I get
Better to beg forgiveness than ask permission?
That's kind of where we're at.
Oh fuck.
Oops.
Yes. I'm just gonna need. I'll probably just need a phone or go there. Would going there be better?
I don't know.
I'm
You
go-
tell us.
Fuck. I'm gonna be quick. I'm going back to the apartment.
Okay,
Hoping-
you're gonna be quick. You're going back to the apartment.
Yeah.
Darla's there because
Because she couldn't go anywhere else.
I'm so sorry.
I missed work.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, I'm like hugging her legs. Like, I'm so sorry. I forgot. It was so late. I had to crash. It's a mess.
Oh,
To
okay.
be fair.
Okay.
Yeah. I promise it won't happen again. I'll need to I need to use the van again.
You can use it at night, but I need it during the day.
Yeah, which is why I will promise that it won't happen again. And if it does happen again, you take away my van rights.
Okay.
It's only fair.
It's only fair. Thank you.
See ya in the morning.
Okay. See you in the morning.
Bye. And I return with the van.
And you return with the van. And you
Sorted
guys
out.
are at the Mermaid? Question mark?
Yes. And Kaz's first order of business is going to be to try and find a drink.
All right. Let's see what the thing is. Oh, definitely. You are totally able. In fact, there is the androgynous beauty that was mysterious and wonderful.
Oh. So I'll walk up to them and say, well, hey there.
Hey.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you.
Anything fun happening?
As far as I know, this band is playing and this band is playing, and you have never heard of these bands. So that's why I'm here, but I'm here by myself.
Oh, well, I could keep you company.
I would like that.
Woohoo!
She is like super malleable. You get your 2 dots.
Awesome. Sorry, making notes.
Yep.
Are they prime again? Yeah, I'm just scanning the crowd.
Scanning the crowd. It's a little tense. It's a punk club. So it like the dancers are punching and kicking. They're jumping off of equipment. It's violent.
I love it.
Yeah, Bella is here for it. However,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kaz would have been here for it, except that she is currently occupied.
Currently, she has a plot thing.
Whatchamahoo's it?
Oh, who's it?
Allie's going to try and climb up like some pole or something. See if he can get up to the rafters.
It doesn't have a ceiling, but everything is covered in dust.
Just to get a vantage point of the crowd.
Yep.
Totally profiling.
He
is looking.
Do I see the old man climbing the pole into the rafters?
Mm-hmm.
Well, to be fair, he looks like a 19-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Still an old man.
Yep.
Basically, Allie is looking to see if anyone fitting Tracy's description is...
You see at least 3 people who could possibly be Tracy.
But I'm not looking for regular behavior for someone who is at this club.
Oh.
I'm looking for abnormal behavior. So
you're not seeing anything abnormal.
Though I'm not actually expecting to see, because we don't know if Tracy's one of them. We don't know.
We don't know.
It's just the only lead Allie has to go on right now.
His appearance.
And
And
He
there's
is
3 men who could possibly fill that description.
yeah, so he's going to go up to probably the calmest one of the
Okay.
crowd and just be like, "Is that you, Tracy?" Oh, sorry,
And
wrong guy.
he turns and walks away.
Did you forget your glasses, old man?
No, it's dark and the lights are going weird.
The second one is the fro is quite monstrous and beautifully maintained.
Just hey, Tracy,
Yeah.
Tracy that used to live with a Howard.
Yeah.
I just lean in close and say, "He's awake."
Is he mad?
No, he is not mad at all. He is. We rescued him from the morgue and woke him up. No, he's very grateful to be back to life.
Oh, okay.
Well, back to
What this is. Moving.
This unlife thing.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You got a minute?
Yeah.
Try and get him off to at least like where the bathrooms were.
Mhm.
Just like, do you know what happened?
I have.
Like what made him
Oh,
took him out for 5 years?
he just wanted to study and like hang out. He just something discipline. So we
We can put ourselves into torpor.
mhm.
So he will be very glad to find out that you were not killed in the fire.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that you guys saved him from the morgue.
Yeah, apparently they just he wasn't burned up, so they we got him before he got processed.
Woof. Woof.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a
Well,
close one.
he's gonna blame me for this. I know it. Thanks.
Well, we can I don't know. We sent him to this lady that does housing shit for kindred. That used to do. We don't know if she does it anymore, but we sent him to her to see if maybe we can.
The real estate lady?
The real estate lady, yeah. We are
Yeah,
trying to
she
see.
doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah, yeah, we know already.
Oh.
I don't know.
So, I've just been like couch surfing with friends. Like,
Have you been keeping yourself bonded to him?
I haven't been able to, not since he went into torpor,
So 5 years.
give or take.
Have you been maintaining your
So
additional stuff?
there's this circuit that's going around the mermaid where We can top ourselves off with a little sippy sippy.
That doesn't surprise me. There's a lot of sippy sippy going around in the mermaid.
And the mermaid.
In fact, there's so much we're gonna call it Mississippi.
Mississippi.
The Mississippi mermaid.
Oh.
That was both in character and out of character.
And out of character.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, the Candyman has also been selling kindred blood. So that's been a benefit too.
Yeah.
We're aware.
Hey, you know there was an attack on this place a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that you were involved, but you run in the circles of people that might have been involved.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if you might know who they were.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of us. So,
It's a side quest. Darn. It would be nice to find out why, especially if the mermaid is being a place where you all are free to top up.
and it kind of became a considered a vampire bar, and I'm gonna guess that some of them didn't agree with that.
Still doesn't make any sense, especially if they
Shitting where you eat. Like,
Mhm.
why would you do that?
It's such a dumb thing to do. Oh. Check the private chat.
Nope.
Boop. Okay. We can choose to wrap up now and do our goods, bads, and uglies, or we can wrap up this. I mean, you found Tracy.
We did find Tracy.
Well, I think we found Tracy. We can direct them to like where Howard could be. I don't. And
Well, I hope he found somewhere to sleep last night.
yeah,
Morning.
could be that. Could be that like we send him with Ren, so she probably has him.
Who's Ren?
A
Friend of ours who was helping him find a place to crash.
Oh, okay.
But we haven't heard from her tonight.
Huh. Okay. So you're saying Q was in good hands?
Yeah, she's actually someone we trust.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna like take a moment.
Given value of trust.
What's going on?
I'm gonna take a moment to like step away and like I'm gonna get lost in the crowd and then is Daniel around?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to like as I blend into the crowd I would like to get Daniel and pull him to to the side.
Oh, okay.
As Ali is talking with Tracy, I would like to tell Daniel, hey, I know this is gonna sound really fucked up, and you can say no if you want to, but um, I need you if you want to. I need some information, whatever you can get, on Alistair and Carlo.
Alistair and who?
And his sire,
Oh,
Carlo.
Carlo.
Yeah, I need
Um,
to get information, whatever you can get.
okay.
It's like I know I know it sounds weird, and I do trust Ali. It's not that I don't trust him. It's just I just need to know some things, and
Okay.
he's keeping shit, and I need to know.
Are you sure you want to know?
Yeah.
Is that gonna change how you act around him?
No. Whatever I find, I want to. I won't say anything. I won't do anything with it. I just want to know.
Okay.
And please don't tell anyone else that I'm doing this.
Okay. Mum's the word.
Thank you, ma'am. And I return with them as if nothing happened. Like,
Right.
just want to have a sippy, and to have a sippy. I'm fine now.
All right, Mississippi.
I'm going to punch you. I swear.
Okay.
Can you cool it with the old man jokes?
It was the old man joke.
I will kick you in the face, old man.
All right. So that said, we shall wrap up here. We'll start with goods, bads, and uglies with Kaz.
So good. We learned a lot this episode.
Well, you learned what it isn't.
we did learn what it isn't, but we also learned a lot about a lot.
Yeah.
So threads upon threads upon threads.
Yeah.
Bads. It's weird not having Ren and Tyler.
Yeah.
So that's bad. Ugly, I'm going to give. I'm going to give to Allie for the sneaky at the bordello and the actually finding Tracy.
Actually finding Tracy. Okay, Alistair.
Getting experience points for racial profiling. Yay!
Yeah.
Sorry. The good, a lot of stuff happened, and secrets were unfurled. More secrets.
More secrets were unfurled. Yeah.
Yeah, I would also say, see, it's a good and a bad that we didn't have the other two, because this is kind of Allie's inner circle, and it allowed stuff to come out.
Yeah.
Because, we've already established Allie doesn't trust people very quickly or easily. So while he trusts Ren on a professional level, not so much there on a personal level yet.
Yeah.
And Tyler way, No, not telling him that stuff.
Definitely not.
No, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. That's a silly dance.
That's a
Yeah, we do
silly
not
dance.
want to give ourselves whiplash.
And meanwhile, I'm just like going through the deeds. The deeds.
The D's.
Yeah, and I'm going to give the experience points to Bella for that last couple of minutes.
Yeah, that was a good scene.
Because that I was hoping for.
What are you? So the goods, of course, we were able to close the thread on the Tracy thing, and also, so a lot of Alistair backstories that I'm pretty interested in. A lot of like Alistair things and
So this is
shit.
going to be interesting because Alistair doesn't know what Daniel knows.
So I'm going to give my XP to Alistair.
Okay.
Your backstory. Give me everything.
Give me everything.
Your backstory is mine.
All right. So, next week is the write-a-thon, I think.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
So,
Yeah.
we will not be playing next week. We shall be playing the week after? Question mark?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll write it down in the thingy.
That would be the 12th.
Discord. The 12th, yeah. Okay. And we will catch you guys on the flip side.
Bye.